On a Mumbai sidewalk, a man counts 5 rupee coins wondering if he'll eat tonight. He looks up and a corporate employee, maybe someone like you, walks past, complaining into an iPhone that 1 lakh a month isn't enough to survive in this city. Inside the skyscraper above them, a businessman stares at a 10 crore loss and feels like a failure. और वहाँ से 20 किलोमीटर दूर, a billionaire is stressed out because his net worth dropped by the size of a small country's GDP. Everybody is running, but nobody feels like they've arrived. In a country of 140 crore people, the goalposts don't just move. उन्हें ऐसे डिज़ाइन किया गया है कि वो हमेशा आपकी रीच से बाहर रहे. Today, we are decoding the brutal reality of money in India. How much is enough? आपको अमीर फील करने के लिए कितना चाहिए? And what does it really cost to stop surviving and start living a great life? Before we talk numbers, हमें define करना होगा what rich actually means. वरना this conversation goes nowhere. People are usually confused between 3 different stages: comfortable, rich, and wealthy. Comfortable means your income covers your needs and a few wants. आपकी नींद हराम नहीं हो रही, but you still trade time for money. On the other hand, rich means that your assets and your investments sustain your lifestyle. Now, पैसा आपके लिए काम करता है, not the other way around. Wealthy is a completely different universe. This is multi-generational security. It means you, your kids, and even their kids are set for life. Most Indians are chasing Instagram rich, so luxury cars, foreign trips, etc. But that's just expensive comfort. In fact, it's dangerous because it looks like success, but it has zero financial safety net. If you can't afford to quit your job, you're not rich. You just have expensive things. So, let's use a working definition. जब पैसा आपके decisions को control करना बंद कर दे, only then have you achieved true financial freedom. But to understand how far the average Indian is from that kind of freedom, we need to zoom out and start with a number that will genuinely shock you. The average salary in India is around 27,000 rupees a month. That's not just the poor. Ye average hai across 140 crore people. Now, here is the uncomfortable truth. To be in the top 10% of all Indians, you only need to earn 25 to 30,000 rupees monthly. For the top 1%, the bar is around 1.83 lakhs a month. And for the top 0.1%, 16.6 lakhs a month. That's about 2 crore rupees a year. This data highlights a brutal economic reality. India's top 1% holds 22.6% of the total national income, while the bottom 50%, that's 70 crore people, share in just 15%. Those are legitimately some wild numbers, dude. In a system this broken, we end up asking the wrong question. Everyone asks how much, but nobody asks for what. That's why many spend their entire careers chasing a salary without ever feeling like they've arrived. To find your number, आपको 4 questions honestly answer करना होगा. First, where are you living? 1 lakh rupees in Patna is a dignified life, but Mumbai या Bangalore में ये सिर्फ survival है, with high anxiety. Your city is a financial decision, not just a lifestyle choice. Second, what is your life stage? At 22, you're free. But once you are dependent parents or children, आपका पैसा सिर्फ आपका नहीं रहता. The cost of raising a single child in India today will humble anyone's wallet. Third, where do your desires end? For example, do you want a car that meets your needs or one that looks good on Instagram? Because if you don't define your satisfaction, then the market will. And finally, what does a good life actually require? Clean air, healthy food, medical buffers, and a hobby with zero productivity attached to it. Everything beyond this list is either ambition or ego. Both are fine, बस आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आप किसे feed कर रहे हो. Because once you separate your ego from your actual needs, the math completely changes. To simply survive without stress in a tier 1 city as a single person, you need 80,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees a month. Rent, food, a small buffer. Mind you, ये richness नहीं है. It's just dignified survival. To actually live, meaning occasional travel and decent healthcare, you need 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees monthly. And this is where the anxiety finally starts to lift. For a family of 4 in a metro, just pure stability requires 2.5 to 3 lakh rupees a month. That gets you a good school, one vacation, and an actual emergency fund. That income puts you in the top 1% of all Indians. But here's the brutal catch. A high income just pays your monthly bills. It doesn't buy your freedom. To actually step off the treadmill, you don't need income. You need net worth. To sustain a comfortable life without a salary, covering a house, kids' education, and healthcare, the community consensus for net worth looks like this. For a comfortable middle class, around 2 to 5 crore rupees net worth. For the upper middle class, somewhere around 5 to 8 crore rupees. To get into the entry-level rich category takes around 8 to 10 crore rupees. And to actually be truly rich, where money stops being a daily thought, it takes about 25 crore rupees or above. Specifically, 10 crore rupees liquid is the magic number for genuine peace of mind. Less than 1% of Indians have this. ये reality काफी harsh है, but it's the mathematical truth of the economy we live in today. Okay, let's end this with the only thing that actually matters. It's not what the top 1% earns or what some Reddit thread calls rich, but what you are choosing to build. जब तक आप अपनी limits define नहीं करेंगे, every single salary will feel insufficient. You'll spend your life earning more, but हमेशा पीछे ही महसूस करेंगे. The treadmill doesn't ever stop. It only ever speeds up. The people who actually feel rich are those who have already decided what enough looks like. उन्होंने clear intention के साथ अपना रास्ता चुना. And they stopped comparing themselves to an Instagram feed, which is designed to make them feel small. I'll see you in the next one.